Mount Peel Bushland has a variety of walks and trails for hikers, bikes and horses.
Hello, today I'm out walking the Mount Peel Reserve Bushland Parklands and I'm heading to the North Summit Lookout first.
I recommend parking at the end of Westminster Street for easy access to the North and South summits, particularly if you're headed for a sunrise or sunset adventure. Both would be spectacular.
Heading up. Lots of lantana through here. There are some warrigal greens growing up here on the summit. Kind of like our native spinach, really. An edible plant. Both of the summits overlook Toowoomba and surrounds. They've even placed a picnic table here at the top for you to enjoy. So the thing that I need to keep an eye out for mostly along this next part of the track are lizards and snakes. It's a nice little rocky downhill section. There's often a lot of little finches along here as well through the grasses, so hopefully we see some of those today. So you can see lots of evidence of kangaroos and wallabies along this track, leaving all of their poop behind. But I haven't actually seen any out today. I hope we do though. Okay, we're headed down there now. Lots of loose gravel here among these bigger rocks. Just need to take it nice and easy. Life is too short for injuries. You don't want to be doing something silly, rushing, and then not being able to enjoy the outdoors. Mount Peel also has a number of bike tracks through here. You'll crisscross those when you're doing your walking through this area. Just always pay to keep an eye out for bike riders. It is actually school holidays at the moment too, so it's quite likely that I'm going to come across a few. So we're heading over there now to the South Summit, which overlooks to the southern side of Toowoomba and all of the farmland out that way. It's quite beautiful. There's something about walking these trails that are really close to the city because you can still hear all of the traffic noise and the ambient sound in the background, but you feel removed from it, kind of like you're wearing earplugs and it's muffled. And the sounds here of the bushland are just more encompassing. So although it's not, completely removed from city life, it's lovely to have these spots where you can just get out and be in the bush, and it's not far from home. Mount Peel is one of those choose your own adventure type of trails. There are a number of trails, including, fire trails where the council is able to get in and look after the land, etc. And there are also, hiking trails off to the side. There are bike trails. So you can park in a couple of different areas, and you can enter through those areas and sort of choose your own path from the trails that are there, and then also have a look around the bushland as well. So it's one of those ones that's nice to explore at a leisurely pace. Okay, we're approaching the southern summit now. I like this section, especially when you're looking back the way that I am, because all of the grasses here get bleached in the winter, and it just really it opens up here so you can see out, and I love all of the bigger trees. The northern summit just there that we climbed, and we've walked around, and now we're going to be heading up here. This track is a little more challenging than climbing the north summit. There's a lot of big rock, loose rock. It's a bit of a scramble to get up this side of the mountain, and then you can walk down the other side. It's also steep, but quite manageable. So let's go, shall we? Okay, so this is where the scrambly bit starts. We start climbing up. You can see there's a lot of loose gravel, which is the biggest problem. Otherwise, the climb itself isn't too bad. Does get the blood pumping though. Heading up here. Gonna need my hands for this bit though, so I'll see you at the top. Well, we're here. Let's have a look around. This is looking towards Toowoomba. You can see it's just got a lot of this really loose gravel. It goes all the way down, but I find if you kind of stick to the edges, it's a good way of working your way down. All right, so we're down that gravelly section, and now just heading back out this way. This is the way the horses would come up and down that summit. Okay, so we're just coming back out to where we started ascending the southern summit of Mount Peel. So here's the beginning where we started, and we're just going to take a ride up here and head back to the car. Okay, so we're just following this fire trail back out now to where the car is. Thanks for coming along for the walk today with me, everyone. I try to cover these trails as they are, not try to pretty them up, make them out to be something they're not. You know, a lot of the areas where we hike and walk, particularly around Toowoomba, is very hilly, it's very rugged, there's a lot of weeds. But getting out here into this environment makes you appreciate what we have access to and inspires me to help change the weed situation. and the way that we take care of our land. The more people come out and connect with these areas, they can see how much more we need to connect with the land and to restore it.
See you on the next adventure, guys. Happy hiking!